The Senior Experience program is just absolutely fantastic. It's given me a really great taste of what the business world is like, what the real world is like. I intern at Amnesty International USA, at their national office, and that's in New York City. Talking with my teachers, I've grown a large interest in human rights and international relations. So being able to apply my interests at the professional level was really cool.
My senior's experience is at the Columbia Genome Center, and that's at the medical center in New York City. And so I go there every Wednesday, and I actually have a few mentors. And with my main mentor, I learned all about PCR, all about DNA and genetics and how to sequence. And I actually just learned last week a new method of sequencing that isn't even out yet, and it's a new technology which I think is really exciting.
Now I work at Englewood Hospital. I'm an intern there. I am involved in research. Basically, I shadow doctors throughout the day. I get to witness surgeries. I get to talk to patients, ask questions. It's really more of a learning program. You get to be exposed to the medical field in its entirety, and it's good because we shift around we go from surgery to to clinical practice to all kinds of things, ranging from physical therapy to vascular lab, things like that. So it's really good to for someone who's interested in the medical field, to really see if that's what they want to do when they graduate.
Taking a senior experience was a tough thing to do, to be honest with you. But I decided to go with a research lab in Columbia University, where we're doing cancer research. We're helping to find a cure for atrial fibrillation as well. Really a variety of different research projects.
My internship is really great. I've had some really awesome experiences. For example, in November, I was able to lead an official Amnesty International delegation to the Mexican mission to the United Nations to discuss violence against women in Mexico. And so we had a really great meeting with some diplomats there, and we discussed different initiatives that the Mexican government can take.
It's interesting. For my senior experience, everyone was, showing me all these engineering brochures, like places I could go to intern for an engineering firm, something like that. And I actually took my senior experience as a way to branch out from engineering. I decided, I've been doing engineering here for 4 years. Why don't I pursue one of my hobbies and professionally and see how it feels? So I'm really into photography. So I found this photographer out of Brooklyn. And he's all involved with digital photography, so I actually do have a little bit of my engineering that goes into that, because he's all about the technology behind it, where digital photography is going, and he teaches me a lot.
So I've learned how to coordinate events, how to speak on behalf of an organization in the public. I've learned how to actually I've learned how to manage expenses, I learned a lot about time management. I figured you actually can't do everything you want to do in 8 hours in a day, because something that at a kind of a regular school environment is that you have these 1 hour blocks of classes. Well, here you have 8 hours to do maybe an assignment, and I've never been given 8 hours to do one thing, but it turns out you really need all that time, and you need to figure out how you're going to manage that time, and what are you going to do this hour, what are you going to do next hour, when are you going to call up this person.
I was accepted early to Yale University in December, so it's not binding, but I'm pretty sure that's where I want to go.
So, I've learned so much about science in the classroom, but to be able to apply it to a setting like, in a real research lab where real publications are being, sent out to various really high up research journals, that's just a fascinating opportunity, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So it's given me a really great experience that I'll keep with me for the rest of my life, definitely.
Being able to, every Wednesday leave school and go to Senior Experience really opens up all the doors for us.